Is this system holding you
Go
back?
ahead,
Would you
Sean.
say it's a system holding you back?
I would say it's unfair. It seems to me this early, the voters ought to decide this. I mean, in 2016, there were 17 or 18 Republican candidates. Now there's 13. Somehow, some way, our republic survived, and we could survive with 13 candidates. I don't know why they have all this rule to eliminate certain people at this point.
Those systems,
but rather than
those systems can hold you back no matter how hard you work, right?
No, I'm going to say, but rather than whine about it, my goal is to get on as many shows as I can, like yours. Urge people to go to larryelder.com, give at least $1, even if you want somebody else.
I'm glad I waited. Because people can say a lot of shit, but that don't mean it's fucking true. Okay? That don't mean it's fucking true. You can be old as hell, that don't mean you fucking smart. You can be running for president, that don't mean you fucking smart, bro. Because a lot of people is in denial. A lot of black motherfuckers in denial. Larry Elder, you one of them.
Yeah, today for Wednesday, August 23rd, goes to Mr. Larry Elder. And not just Larry Elder, all you fake supporters who let Larry Elder down. See, Larry Elder was a guest here on the Breakfast Club last week, and he's more than welcome to come back. He was here because he's running for president of the United States of America. But also, he was trying to make the GOP debate stage, which is tonight. In order to make the GOP stage, you have to meet the polling and donor requirements needed for the debate, okay? 8 candidates have done that. Larry Elder is not one of them. When he was here last week, I asked him about an op-ed he wrote where he discussed the RNC debate limits, and he said that they are bad for the party and the American people. He feels the RNC has rigged the rules of the game by setting a criteria that is poorly designed, and only establishment-backed and billionaire candidates are guaranteed to be on stage. Can we flash back to that conversation from last week? Is this system holding you back?
Go ahead,
Would you
Sean.
say it's a system holding you back?
I would say it's unfair. It seems to me this early, the voters ought to decide this. I mean, in 2016, there were 17 or 18 Republican candidates. Now there's 13. Somehow, some way, our republic survived, and we could survive with 13 candidates. I don't know why they have all this rule to eliminate certain people at this point.
Those systems,
but rather than
those systems can hold you back no matter how hard you work, right?
No, I'm going to say, but rather than whine about it, my goal is to get on as many shows as I can, like yours. Urge people to go to larryelder.com, give at least $1, even if you want somebody else.
It can hurt you no matter how hard.
So you wanted niggas to give you a fucking $1 a piece and you shitting on black niggas? I'm not going to blame systematic racism. What are we whining about? We all know that there's problems. Stop whining. Let's go forward, right? What people say and what they do is two different things. I never cared about what the fuck people said. He's like a nigga that said, I would never do this. And then as soon as you get in a situation, you do it. I hate niggas like that, bro. I would never do this. As soon as you get into the situation, you straight do it. So right there, he already asking for $1 from all the black people, while he's at the same time saying, "Yeah, I cry too much." Basically, let's not worry about it, you know. But I need $1 though. Vote for me.
Hard you work, right, Larry? But Larry said instead of whining about it, he's gonna come on more shows like Breakfast Club and work towards getting him on that stage. Well, Larry Elder must have changed his mind because he is now planning to make the first primary debate. He posted on Twitter yesterday. I said from the beginning that it appeared the rules of the game were rigged. Little did we know just how rigged it is. For some reason, the establishment leaders at the RNC are afraid of having my voice on the debate stage. As I told him last week, sometimes, Larry, no matter how hard you work, there are systems in place that are just rigged against you, okay? Trust me, as black.
No, Larry don't believe that. And all you motherfuckers who made reaction videos who talk about Larry Elder killed the Breakfast Club. He killed the Breakfast Club. They're fucking race baiting. Where? They just proved it to you, bro. They just proved it to you. He said there's no systematic racism. We ain't even gonna worry about it. We're gonna just do better. Now, the nigga is suing, claiming that he wrongfully didn't get elected or whatever. You know what I mean? Not that he's not good enough. That's what he's telling everybody else. You're not good enough. You didn't get to where you're going because you're not good enough, not because of the system. But as soon as he doesn't get what he wants, the system fucking failed him. The system is going against him. I just want to see everybody reaction video once they see that he's suing people for not getting the job that he wanted when he just said
Americans, we know this. You know this too. Okay, my question is, when Black people bring up systemic racism, institutionalized racism, whether you want to, whatever you want to call it, whether it's in the criminal justice system or education or healthcare, home ownership, food insecurity, whatever it is, we are told by the Larry Elders of the world not to whine about it.
don't whine
Which
about
is something we discussed a lot last week, and why we kept bringing it back to system.
Don't whine about it. You know you got to go try 10 times harder. Don't whine about it. Don't bring it up. You know, even though you're qualified, you still got to prove to, a bunch of other people that you can do the work. But no, Larry Elder says, nope, they're not even looking at you like that. Nothing is, that doesn't matter. Work hard, you're going to get what you deserve.
Because when things are systemically done to a people to put people in a certain condition, it's going to take something systemic to change it, which is why Larry Elder is saying he's going to sue the RNC. Now, on Fox News on August 18th, Larry Elder said he was still 2,000 unique donors shy of the debate's 40,000 minimum to qualify. A threshold, he says, as of August 21st, he met. Larry Elder has also reportedly not met the RNC's polling requirement of at least 1% in 3 qualifying state and national polls. And that's all according to his Fox News interview on August 18th. But according to him, he has 2. He said he had 2 on Fox News. Well, Politico says otherwise. Okay, Politico said he didn't meet the donor or polling requirements, and Larry said the committee only informed him after sending in his qualification package for the debate that polls from a specific polling company he used weren't valid. Hey, man, I don't know what's what. I'm just giving you and letting you know Larry Elder didn't make the debate stage, and now he's suing the RNC. Personally, I think he should just work harder. Okay, audio of Larry Elder, TMZ.
Work harder, Larry. Instead of coming on the show talking about Black people stop crying, work harder. Don't sue them. Take your lawsuit back because there's no systemic racism. You can't say that and then go sue people talking about, well, I didn't get this because of some reason. I don't know why, but I'm clearly good enough for the job. But I don't know why they're not giving it to me. So now I'm suing. That's what people say. That's what people have been saying for the fucking longest. I don't know why this is happening to me because I know I'm qualified. I should be here. But you know what? I'm not. I don't know why. Systemic racism. But no, Larry, you said there is none. We shouldn't even worry about it. Just work harder. So instead of crying and, going to sue somebody, pick your shit up, go work harder, get a new strategy on how to become president because this one wasn't working out for you. Bashing people, bashing Black niggas and trying to become president. That's really not how you do it. I don't know where you saw that at, but figure it out, bro. Try again next 4 years. Everybody that said he was right, well, help him get a fucking job. Help him get to where he wants to go without him suing. Tell him to stop suing because that's not how you do it.
He called him at the airport yesterday, right? Let's hear it.
Oh, that's
As you can see, I'm at LAX en route to Milwaukee. I was just informed by the RNC that I'm not qualified for the debate. Why? Even though I exceeded the 40,000 individual donations required,
Allegedly.
even though I signed the pledge to support the eventual nominee, even though I submitted 3 polls where I was at least at 1%, I was informed that one of the polls is not eligible. It's the Rasmussen poll, even though it was the most accurate poll in predicting that Donald Trump would win in 2016. They say it is affiliated with Donald Trump and therefore it is not eligible. So we're filing an emergency injunction to get me up there.
Get your ass out. Yeah, Larry. Even though I had 1, 2, 3, and 4, they still said I wasn't. What do you think it is, Larry? People wait for people to say stuff to them like, I don't want you to be here, instead of taking the signs of, I don't want you to be here as if no invitation, no notification, no hit ups. That means they don't want you to be there. But if you want to wait for somebody to say it, then, bro, you're just slow, dumb, stupid, or retarded. Don't wait for nobody to tell you how they feel. Stop just saying anything. I'm glad this happened to you so that next time he has an interview, he won't spew bullshit. He might try to bring us together. But this has to happen because these type of niggas, bro, is what they want. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame us. But then when it happens to you, it's, oh no, I'm good enough. But something has wrong. The system fucked me over.
This is absolutely BS. One of the candidates, by the way, offered a $20 gift certificate for a $1 donation. That apparently is okay.
Yep.
Another one offered a free, air quotes, country western concert for a $1 donation. That apparently is okay. It is designed, in my opinion, to make sure that Ron DeSantis is the nominee. Anybody other than Trump. This is BS. I will see you in Milwaukee. Out.
Oh, Larry Elder taking down the whole CMB. Listen, man, the next GOP debate is September 27th at a library named after Larry Elder's favorite president, Ronald Reagan. It's the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library, and it's in California, Larry Elder's home state. I don't think Larry Elder should sue because I don't believe it's the system holding him back. I believe he just has to work harder. Okay, you and your social media team and everyone who enjoyed you destroying the Breakfast Club last week just simply have to work harder.
Work harder.
And when those boots hit the ground, grab those bootstraps and pull yourself up, okay? You can't whine and complain about a system being rigged if you don't want Black Americans whining and complaining about systemic racism.
Don't tell Black people to stop crying about systemic racism and then you sue when you don't get what you want. Work harder. Just like you told everybody else, work harder. Work harder, bro. Fire your management team. Get somebody else in the building. Work harder. Don't tell me to work harder if you're going to sit here and be a scapegoat and say, I'm suing. So what do I see? I see that you're saying a bunch of bullshit, but when it comes to actions, you do something totally different. Why would I want you? Why would I want you to be my leader? Why would I follow anything that you're saying? Why would I think you're a Black man that I should listen to? When you say one thing, but then do others. I'm about to break my fucking hand because you get me tight, bro. Like, but these are the type of Black people that they want to be our leaders. You feel me? People that think is easily influenced, and these type of people that just don't see what's happening in front of them. You want to act blind, act like this stuff didn't happen. That's who they want. They want you. They don't want you because you're smart. No. They want you because you're easily influenced and you're fucking dumb as hell. If Larry Elder got a Black wife, let me know.
Okay. Hello. Then you have to continue to lead by example, Larry. Okay, and you can't complain about the RNC system either. Now, you're not making this an issue of race because you don't believe in systemic racism, and I don't believe this is an issue of race. It's an issue of corruption because that's what politics are. There's corruption on both sides, Democrat and Republican, but like knowledge on that. But no matter how much you deflect, you know what fascism is. You know what it looks like, and you know it's the rejection of democracy, the rule of law, and equal rights under the law in favor of a strong man, strong leader, Donald Trump, who can maintain social order through the use of force. That is Trump. So, of course, the RNC knew who they wanted on stage. Y'all can post that clip of Larry Elder having an opinion about Joe Biden's "You Ain't Black" comments 40,000 times, but what Larry needed was 40,000 people to donate $1. Okay? There's over 45,000 comments on Breakfast Club's YouTube page underneath the Larry Elder interview.
He needs a fucking $1. Y'all clapping, but that don't equal votes, bro. That's the problem. Y'all think that these likes and all that shit equal votes or money or Larry. You might have got some hee-haws, some good laughs, but you laughed your way out the fucking race, bro. You might have got some good laughs, but who's laughing, bro? A bunch of other Black people that just believe that there's no systemic racism and shit like that, yeah. But they not the ones that's gonna vote for you. Clearly, people laughing, but people not clicking that button that says vote. I agree. So do better.
He easily has more than 1% support on those comments, but what Larry needed was to be polling at 1% and 3 qualifying state and national polls in order to make that debate stage tonight. Larry, your people got to get the bootstrap pulling. Okay, all that whining and complaining about myself and Tesla and envy the Democrats, that means nothing if you don't show up when it counts. Redirect that energy so Larry can make the GOP debate stage because the quote, Larry, I have very little patience for the message of victimhood you are currently peddling. Please let Remy Ma give Larry Elder the biggest
hee-haw. You're not Black if you don't vote for Larry.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
I'm genuinely disappointed that you can't destroy the Breakfast Club and not make the debate stage, okay? They said Vivek destroyed the Breakfast Club.
Correct.
He made the debate stage.
He did.
Drop on a clues bomb for Vivek, okay? I'm happy for that. All right?
Boom. Larry didn't.
You come on now.
That's it. What more needs to be said? You want to see some Larry? You want to see what Larry had to say? We don't need to go over it. Stop listening to people if their actions don't back it. I heard what you're saying, Larry. I heard it all. But you know when I stopped listening? Once I heard you sued. Means you're a clown. You're telling people one thing, you're going to do another. You think black niggas gonna follow behind that? Now they're gonna see this shit. Now you're gonna get violated. But listen, man, that's it for today, y'all. G-Eazy, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe, hit that share button. We need it all. We trying to get the fucking we gotta get to like 500 subscribers, y'all. Know what I mean? We need it.